Hey, what's going on, Gearheads? This is Adam Moore with PremierGuitar.com. We are in Richmond, Quebec, with Robert Godin, and we're at the Richmond Guitars Factory.
That's it.
This building itself is huge. Can you tell us a little bit about the building? It's kind of a funny story, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was a shoe factory. It was brown shoes.
Yes.
And I bought it from Warren Buffett, the fan, and we converted to a guitar factory. This is a kiln. It's a slow kiln for electric bodies, and we see all the multi-act bodies there. And what we do, we put them glued together because the glue is water-based. Then, when you glue the thing, you wet the wood a little bit. Then we leave it there for a couple of weeks just to dry the water of the glue. This is where we're going to take the board of wood and cut to size. And then we're going to glue the body together. This is cedar block, and they're ready to be cut. As for top, this is the machine here. Then we cut a lot of top. We have always 300,000-400,000 tops in stock.
Of this block, for instance, how will that be cut down to, or what will that be cut down to?
It's going to give about 6 sets.
This is the Icon series being made.
You see? Now we see the top, the mahogany. This is a Icon body. Then you see this is the cavities inside.
The chamber in red.
The chamber. Now they're going to cut to shape like this, but that's the basic chamber. You see, that's where they cut all the bodies. And now you're going to see the different cutters. And
so this is just routing out those cavities?
Yeah. See, now it's going to change tool. See, all the different tools are stock on this wheel.
And it just kind of rotates to what it is.
Yeah. Now it's going to do the arch.
How long do guitars like this take before the advent of machinery like this? I mean,
before it was not possible to do such of elaborate guitars.
No.
It was different. Today we can do so many different things that we can do. Those machines are amazing. Those are 4-ax CNC machine. See, then you see a mahogany back with a maple top. The shifter base made with Nordic poplar. It's very light weight, this body. See, it's quite light. But this is a poplar who grow in the mountain. Then it's heavier than regular poplar. But it's a little bit lighter than alder. Then it's a very nice weight. Now he's going to put a veneer on the top. See, he's going to put a veneer. And he's going to vacuum gluing this.
this is the Richmond right here.
Yeah, it's all hollow inside. You could see. And now they're putting the binding around. And after they're going to carve the top. This is the Icon body at the stage of we just put the binding in. Okay. And now it's going to go to the painting shop. Now it's already stained, a red stain, mahogany red stain. Now we're going to see the UV curing. UV stuff, it's like Vaseline. I'll show you. This is like a Vaseline that you just put with a cloth over the body. And then we put the guitar here, and it goes inside, and we have a UV light with a robot. Then we're going to sand. See, this goes deep in the wood, then you sand. Perfect. Then it's the best sealer. But this is so much. It does the best coating system.
This is where you sand the body?
Yes. Prepare the body for the paint shop and everything. Now they already have the UV seal.
What does that seal do for the paint or the guitar?
Seal the pore of the wood. It's your base coat. It looks like, you see this, all these here. This is sealed, all UV sealed. If you touch it, you're going to see there's finish. It's all multi-axe. Here they're curing. You see then the white, you could see the icon here. See then a special rack. They're just coming. All kind of bodies at different stage. And it's just finishing.
How long does it take, Robert, to cure for these?
About 6 hours. It's much faster than acoustic. It's not the same material as acoustic. Different finish. And these are the Belmont. It's a mix of everything. Mix of all models. Here they're going to polish the bodies. See on a buffing wheel. See here, this is a Dorchester. You see, it starts to look like something. All the necks come from La Patrie. Okay, all the necks are made in La Patrie. Here, where we see, we're going to put the machine heads on it. We're going to straight the neck, and then they're going to assemble the guitar. Now I was going to prepare the bed to sit the nut. Remove all the lacquer and tape. Just file it. Now I was going to check the truss rod. So he's going to adjust the neck. It has to go at 0. Perfectly 0. And now it's okay.
Yeah.
Then he's going to be able to put the straight edge on it and figure the height of the nut. Then those are the Graphtec nuts.
Yeah, you were talking about why you like the Graphtec a little earlier today.
Because it's very constant material. It's harder than bone. It's got a great resonance. Now it's going to measure. You see the slot, how deep it is on the treble side and the bass side. Then he's going to cut the nut according to the number you just read, and then it's going to be perfect. She's going to cut the edge. And then it's going to glue there, and it's perfect. Test every fret and see if they're level each other. Crown them if he has to. He's going to just test if anything moves. You'll see. Then he's going to use the straight edge. Just adjust his neck. Then he's going to mark the frets, each fret, with a marker. And then he's going to take this groove here with a fine sandpaper. Just going to pass a shot and see if they all touch. Oh, yeah. That's the ultimate thing. Then, if they all touch, then he's just going to polish them, buff them, and the neck is okay. It takes a minute more, but you see, this got the radius exactly. Then, on va leur montrer qu'est-ce que c'est. You see here, they all touch. If you see full paint on it, means there's a problem. Then again, he's going to verify with his ruler any loose thing. We really dress the neck perfectly. You know, you have to feel. It takes just air. You know. See, you feel a little thing at the end, then it's just going to remove a little bit.
How long does the training take for something like this?
A good 6 months. It depends your talent.
Yeah.
You know. And now he's going to remove this thread. Then now he's going to go sideways with a sandpaper. It's not a file, it's just sandpaper, very soft. In case there's a little line on the fret to remove. Then with this here, he's going to pass a sandpaper, but because it's round, then it touches just the corner, it rounds the frets. You see, it's re-round the fret. It's very fine sandpaper. You see, it's about 10 minutes of work to be sure the neck is perfect. She's putting the bridge together, electronic soldering. I want to show you an HDR. The HDR, these are these famous Toko pots. They're sealed. Mm-hmm. They're the one who guarantee for a million turn. This is the microchip inside. And we have a circuitry, then all the filters are built in here. Then there's no noise. It is a fabulous thing. We really work hard on that thing. It looks simple, but...
Explain that just for people who might not be familiar.
Before, everybody soldered a wire on the pots, you see? And this is thing of the past. Because when you heat a pot, you destroy it, basically. Then this way, it's mounted on a circuit. You know, all the good quality pots are mounted on a circuit. Then we switch to a circuit. Because we don't want this hum, this squeak and everything. And those pots are made only for circuit board. You can't solder. Then that's the way. Then all our guitars coming with that. Yeah, that's a nice jazz too. Look.
Oh wow, yeah.
You see, this is the idea of the quilt they told me. That it's like an hologram, you know. It's beautiful. This is all hollow, and you can see. Yeah. This is a jazz guitar, but it's also MIDI, and you know.
Is it USB as well?
No, but it will. Oh, will be. Now we're coming with more. People like the USB aspect, you know, more than the 13-pin guitars. You see here, we put the electronics all together. Then we have these special clamp, you know, to hold the guitar. Then the guitar is clamped. She can turn it the way she wants. And it's all these bench that we create. You see, the guitar is blocked, and it's always very convenient.
So you had to create these. You had to tool these
everything. Up. Yeah. Now they put the electronic of the multi-act. That's an ACS. Then you can go closer.
It looks fairly complex to put in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The electronic is quite elaborate on those. Here they put the bass together. They just close it up. There's a lot of nice bass here.
Yeah, these look amazing over here.
It's nice. It's flame in the back, plays on the top.
Can you tell us about the rear bolt design on the neck back there? It looks pretty...
Okay, it's a 6-bolt. You know, on the bass neck, it's way more stable to use only 4. We use 6. And then also, it prevents all the bass neck. It's got a tendency to lift up after years around here. With this, it doesn't. That's why we add this plate here, right at the end of the neck. Then there's 6. This one is with the double switch. It's 2 5-way switch stag over each other. Then it gives you 10 pole. Okay? Then if you want to achieve some sound, special effect, like here, Mario, if you hold this like that, I will explain. Right here, for instance, I have bridge pickup. Second position, I have bridge and middle. This one, I got just middle. Fourth position, I got neck and bridge. And you can only do that with a 10-pole. If you have a 5-way switch, you won't achieve it. And this one, it's neck and middle. And if I lift the push-pull here, then I have only neck. And it gives you six tone, like the scale. It's funny, when you do, you get do-do-do-do-do-do. You know, it's amazing. And so fast. But for that, we had to use these special switch. They're made in the United States, but we have to buy a huge amount because it's custom made, you know. Yeah. And we used to several guitars. It's very nice. And it gives like a compressor, natural compressor built in. Okay, this is a special room, completely insulated. I mean, you don't hear anything inside. This special material on the wall. But see, on next one, this wall's going out. And we're going to go up to where we saw the stock room. And we're doubling this space.
So yeah, final testing, final adjusting, anything got a 13 pin gets obviously rechecked with a GR. In this case, it's GR20. Now he's checking all the outputs because it's a multi-output guitar. That's always fun, listening to someone tune.
Cases. They're not injected here, they're injected in Montreal, but the injection's coming too. This is polyleophilin. You know the helmet for bicycle, this material, that's what they use. It's not foam, like it's resilient. It's the same material. You squeeze this, it comes back to its form. But this material is made in Detroit. It's a very expensive foam. Matter of fact, but the life of this is 2 weeks. Then when you buy the bubble, you have 2 weeks to inject it. Then they can't do in China because the material won't reach China. You know, an example. Then this we developed with this company. And it was supposed to be an easy project, but we couldn't fill. You know, at the end, it was so difficult because, look, we're going to see inside there's ABS on the handle. Look, it's all the rivet for the latches. That's what it's doing here. And but you can't break this thing. It's tongue and groove. Then it's sealed. You know, then it was almost 2 years of battle with the material. Now we got it. We're going to see on the other side, there's only one glue. You can't paint it. Nothing stick on that. It's the only color you can get. But like also here, you see we have coagulated plastic over the bridge. Then this is in tension here and there. Then it could resist to very hard pressure there. The case, the complete case is like 1.2 kilo, which is about 2.5 pounds. But it resists, you know. I can pitch the guitar almost to the ceiling and nothing's going to break. Even I can pass a pencil through and 2 weeks later it's going to close back. It's a very neat material. And the inches, it's a German company who makes these inches here, that the inches are inside. Then you never can break it. They're not exposed, you know. Yeah. We put a lot, and it's a stand-up case. You know, if you wait, you put it, it's going to hold himself. No, it has. But now the interior is not put, it's on the other side. We're going to see that. Okay. Here we cut the material, the foam. Because there is a suspension in the case, that the guitar never touched the case. This is the inside. Let me remove one. Then you see those insert here. We insert foam, little pads. Then the guitar touch only the pad. It's like suspended. And we have a bottom one and a top one. Then it's like the yolk of an egg, you know. When you give an impact, the guitar just moves with the pad, but there's never a direct impact. And here you see some shifter bass. Very nice.
Finished up and ready to go?
Yeah. Now they're packing, they clean it, and they put it in a box and they go. All the stuff here is sold. It's waiting. Another orders, either from La Patrie, from here. No, not from here, from Princeville. Then we put all together. We ship in 65 countries: Finland, Israel, Italy, Estonia, Norway. It's amazing. All the countries.